way up high. So finally, I'm going to get around to making this model. So dream car for me, Lamborghini Countach and the DeLorean, and obviously various other cars as well, but those are my two sort of dream cars. And yeah, my wife basically brought me this really top-notch model, honestly, a long time ago, probably 12, 13, 14 years ago, and it's sat in the loft for about 10 years, and then it's sat underneath my wardrobe, for the last, I don't know, like 2 or 3 years, that kind of thing, literally gathering a thick load of dust on it. Reason is I wanted to basically build it properly, so I need to get the Tamiya black spray paint for the body shell. I need to get about 10 little tins of Humbrol paint, whatever it's called, for this. So I want to do it properly, and all the glues and knives, all that sort of stuff. So for this year's birthday, my wife brought me all the rest of the bits and pieces, so now I can finally build it. So in here you need, that's the colours I've sort of circled, that sort of tally up closely to all these colours here. But yeah, big manual there. This here, it's a Lamborghini Countach LP 500S. This was made in 1988 in Japan, and I say it's a beautiful model. See all the details. That's why I sort of want to do it properly. If you're gonna build this, you want to do it properly. And obviously I like to keep things in boxes, but I thought, you know what, let's just build it. I've had it for so long, let's just see what it's like. So yeah, let's have a little look in here then. So it's absolutely lush. So it's 1/12. Yeah, it's all sealed, made in Japan. I'm gonna basically cut it apart, do it as literally the highest standard as I can do. What's in here? Various stickers. Got the wheels and tyres. It's also this one here also runs off batteries as well. So I think the batteries are basically from the quick look in the manual for the lights. So you've got the wiring here, springs, little spanner, bits and bobs there. You've got the gold wheels, of course, the classic wheels. Love those, all the orange and red parts. Wheel arches, liners, doors, glass. See all the parts there. So you've even got a DeLorean rear louvered hatch. A lot of bits, and basically, I want to detail all these, paint all these properly. So this will be I will do this to the best of my standards, for this. But you can see it's a lot of stuff. Tons and tons in there. So you've got all the parts here for the gearbox and the engine. I think that's probably the gearbox there. That's probably the engine block there, I reckon. But yeah, very, very good. Potentially very, very high standard of model, this one. Certainly if it's anything like the back of the box, then it's going to look incredibly good in there. Cool. Love that spoiler as well. Excellent. So there you go. So that's the next project. So yeah, quick video now, and I'll put some updates on as I go through the build. Cool, thanks all. Right, yeah, so one of the first jobs basically is to cut out the body on this and give it a really good wash. So give it a wash, loads of fairy liquid, good sort of scrub round, just to basically remove any of the sort of oils and waxes, that sort of stuff in the manufacturing process, because obviously this part here, you absolutely want as minto as you can. So yeah, there we go. A few apples for later. Happy days. Yeah, I'll take it outside now, let that dry out. Once it's thoroughly dried, I can then sort of put it in a box of something, get some sort of warmth in there, and then basically just spray the panels. So yeah, you've got deck lid, doors, bonnet, all the bits and pieces. Cool, excellent, nice. Right up pile. So yeah, update here, just to add to the first video, and I'm going to post this video tonight. So as you can see, the gearbox and the engine is partly built, and this honestly took a lot of effort, especially the spark plug wires, because they were fiddly as hell and they basically keep breaking. I think they're breaking off because they're thin, but also because maybe they're really, really old plastic, so they were really tricky to make them look decent. But yeah, it looks good now. Been painting as I've been building, so yep, it's all done in the colours per the manual. So happy days. All looks nice, all the oil pipes, all that sort of stuff. Obviously I've got bits and bobs to touch up and things on here, so let's make the gold out. Obviously I'll touch up things like that, but that's what I've got to at the moment. And believe it or not, there's so many pieces. It's not just like, that isn't just like, 2 pieces. There's probably been about, 60 pieces, for example, at least, to make this whole unit. So taking a lot of time to do that, believe it or not, because all these bits and bobs, they're all separate pieces, every single piece, all the cylinder heads, valve covers, all that sort of stuff. That looks good. So I'm on to this section here in the manual. So I built all this, just done this piece here. Well, that's right. I've just done all the compressor and the belts and all this sort of aspect here. So next up, I'm on to the exhaust manifolds, it looks like, and then the carburetors, which is cool. So 6 carburetors there. If only this was real. Yeah, cool. Yeah, a lot of effort, but a lot of fun. So yeah, cool, nice one. Thanks for watching so far. Cheers. Oh, and the last bit, sorry, body shell is indeed all painted as well. So in the end had to use about 1.5 cans, I would say, of Tamiya black. But yeah, it looks, in my opinion, looks really, really nice. So that's that. Obviously I need to polish the doors and all that sort of stuff, but they've got ever so slight sort of a sort of slight sort of glint to each panel, sort of slight glint, but it might look a bit flat there, but it's not. It's actually really, really glossy. That's just a reflection through the roof of my garage. And I say the chassis is all sort of, well, part of the chassis is built up. This has all been painted, of course, in sort of matte black. You've got parts of the spoiler there, the rear lid, etc. So yeah, there we go. That is the end of video 1. Nice one. Cheers.